everybody, welcome back. This is Kelly Hans here with more to talk. So, if you like this video, please push the like button, subscribe to the channel. So, I want to talk about last night. I was watching YouTube, listening to YouTube at night, and I'm just gonna say this: I had no idea how bad hairstylists were now. Now, I'm kind of lucky. Well, I had 3 hairstylists, or actually 4. When I was younger, I would go to one lady. That's how I turned, when I first went natural at 19. I'm still natural to this day. She did a straw set on me, which was good. But then I got tired of it because I was in transitioning also. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do a buzz cut. And I did. I just cut it all off, regrow it back. I haven't looked back since. Now, I did have a Jerry curl. Hated it. Cut it all off. I did have a relaxer. I hated it. I cut all the relaxer off. And it just stayed natural. So, aside from one hairstylist, the only hairstyles, I have 2 hairstylists I trust for my hair. One is when I do my color, or both of them, when I do my color or my sew-ins, if I want to do different color. But there's a difference between the 2. Now, one hairstylist, the very first one I met before the one I go to now, the one I go to now is basically, I guess, what you call an old school, well, new school hairstylist. Well, she's not as bad as the ones I have read about. I mean, the only problem is she comes in late. That's it. I usually get there like 10-15 minutes before the appointment. She might come in, but I say at least 10-15 minutes. She don't charge me no late fee or nothing. I say, okay. The stylist that I went to, would I have, if I do like relaxer, when I did do relaxers, quick weaves, she is old school. Like, for example, if I wash my hair, go to her, she would still put me in a chair and wash my hair. She would wash, condition, everything. Now, the new stylist, she'll do that also. But usually half the time, if it's like braids or something, I usually try to wash it before then, but half the time she washes it anyway. Re-washes it again. Speaking of which, I'm going to do an entire... This summer, I'm doing boho. Don't know why. In my 30s, I'm doing boho. But I'm doing it. I do not care. So, I'm getting braids for my birthday on my birthday weekend. And then over the summer, I'm going to do boho braids. So, I'm going to see how that turns out. Because I'm going to the other stylists. The stylists I normally go to, they don't have a braider. So, the other lady does braids. I mean, just about everybody does braids. But another thing there is a large difference between, I'll call old school, new school hair salon. Now, new school hair salon rules I can attest to, because some of that does happen. And I've been going to that salon for a couple of months now. Now, the old school, I've been going for a couple of years. But they still have the same rules applied. So let's compare. Okay, so the old school hairstylists come in on time. Now, usually if I go in just out of habit, I wash my hands. That's just out of habit. And because I know when C-19 happened, we had to wash our hands as soon as we come in. I just do it out of habit now. Even when I'm at the new school salon, I still wash my hands. No, that's why I just do it out of I just do it out of I just do it. The old school hair salon, both of the old and the new are very small, not real big. Both places will make you feel comfortable and inviting. I guess it's because of where I am at in Oklahoma, but I have never, because when I heard some of these stories about some of these stylists canceling appointments randomly. Now, the old school stylist did cancel an appointment, but she let me know. Actually, I take that back. There was one time I did go to her salon, and I didn't know until the day of that she was gone. Instead, just telling me, hey, I'm not going to be there. I never knew. That was the only annoying thing with her. Other than that, that was the only time that it happened. Otherwise, I said, okay, I just let that slide. Because it did happen anytime else. So I said, okay. But the old school salon, you can invite your kids, but they have to be with an adult at all times. Like, despite the fact that it is small, they have to be with a parent. They can't just walk in by now unless they know the hairstylist. Yes. But as far as having little kids running around, no, they don't do that. You have to have either a parent or half the time the stylist will tell the kids to sit down. And half the time the kids know stylists anyway, so I said, okay. If you come in late, they will charge you. But they do at least 30 or an hour late. Mainly an hour late. If you come in an hour late, they charge extra $15. Which makes sense. And no show, I think it's $40. Like, you don't show up, you don't even tell them nothing. That's $40. So I said, I kind of iffy on that, but I kind of understand that. Because if you can't make it, just tell them you can't make it. That's as far as the rules. Now, the old school hairstylists also don't have their prices. Now, they do have a website, and all of them are licensed. But the thing is, they don't have prices on, like a menu, like the new school stylists. They have a menu. The old school don't. Mainly how I usually do it, I just walk in, I say, hey, do you do this? They say yes or no. Usually just text them to book an appointment, and then that's it for your appointment. That's it. The new school hairstylist. Okay, so the old school hairstylist is in the building. The new school is in the building is old because the beauty salon been there since I was a kid. It's probably around 7 or 8. It's been there a long time. So they have prices. They have everything from braids, quick weaves, sew-ins, crochets, everything. Wash and go, silk press, everything. They have that and the price. Now the price is what you see. That's the price. It's gonna stay. It ain't gonna change. It'll never change. That's the price. If you want sew-in and it's $200, that's how much it's gonna be. $200. It's not gonna change. That's the price. We told you. That's it. That's one thing I really appreciate about that, because they have the prices on the menu. But they also have a set of rules on the door. Another set of rules. They have the same thing as old school stylists. Don't have your kids running around. Now, that goes for everybody. Hairstylists, everybody. You bring your kid in, have them sit down. I think there was 4 or 5 different rules on kids. I don't know what happened, but basically they told your kids to sit down. Another thing is, if you're late, they do it by the hour. So if you're late by the hour, because I heard one stylist from Instagram said that their hairstylist charged, I think it was $10 by the minute. So I'm not guessing these IG hairstylists trying to live a lifestyle that really they can't afford, basically. They're trying to be Hollywood hairstylists when they're really not. I seen half them can't even do hair. Their hair looked, I saw one, it was so bad. I mean, it looked pathetic. I was like, girl, what is this? So, and you can see why a lot of people are leaving hair salons. Now, I'm pretty much lucky because I still have my natural hair. And also, I usually do my natural hair in between. Now, if it gets to spring or summer, I will put braids in, especially over the summer. Because usually over the summer, I really don't have time to be messing with my hair. Because usually over the summer, I work more, especially at nights, just to get more money. So I don't have time to do my hair. And usually in the winter time, I might do a sew-in. But I do a closure. I can't do without the closure. I can't do that. So that's how I usually do it. And then in between, I just do my natural hair. But I never realized how bad. Oh, and also the new school, both of them also, are both old and the new school stylists. They do quick weaves and they do wigs. I know the old school hairstylist, she makes wigs. So, okay, so we get off to these IG hairstylists. I am not sure, because half of them ain't even licensed at all. Because I saw this 2 videos saying that how these hairstylists are going back 9 to 5. If you're going back to school, because both of the hairstylists I've been with, that's their job, period. The old school and the new school, that's their job. Hairstylists. Both of them are licensed. I know the old school stylist, she has hers licensed. Three hairstylists that work there have all their license up in the salon. And they've been having that since they used to work in the old building before they moved to a new building. And even then they had their license up. So some of these IG hairstylists, some of them, not all, are doing this ready for a check or some quick cash. Now I can kind of see if you know what you're doing. But some of the hairstyles I have seen, it looks ridiculous. Like this one girl, she spent $200, which I know. And another thing is that I really appreciate for both of them, both the old and the new school hairstylists have pictures of their work. Both of them do on their websites, everywhere. Um, I go on styleseat.com. They have everything. They have them in the chair, their clients in the chair, and their work. They're really, really good. And I am lucky to have that. But these IG hairstylists trying to get what, $3,000 for braids that ain't even worth close to $50. Cause I know one girl, her braids was stiff. I'm like, how do you make stiff braids all over your head? Like, she must have whoever stylist did it must have did it wrong. Something wrong. Cause I never heard of stiff braids. She must have either did it too tight. I don't know. But it was a mess. So they were talking about that and the board of cosmetology, but then you do have some licensed hairstylists who do the same freaking thing. They will catfish on these hair websites saying they do this, take pictures from other people's websites, Timu, and put it up like that's how it really looks like. And can't find out, you go to it and it's not what you thought it was. And they were talking about how back in the day, in the 90s, hair salons was everything. Hair salons was everything. And which it really was. Like back then, they didn't have all these crazy rules now. Like these new age, I think besides the one I'm in now, because just about all of them wash and shampoo hair. Ain't none of them. Now I might let her know that I'm gonna wash my hair and condition, because it's gonna be like 5 hours. I don't have time. Like my patience is too thin. But I won't get the braids anyway. So she might wash my hair anyway, just in case. Anyway, so yeah, she's probably gonna wash my hair anyway. Even after I wash it and condition it, she's gonna wash it anyway. But just about every, in the old school salon and the new school salon, just about all of them wash and shampoo her hair. There ain't never ever in my whole life that I have been there both of them have said you need to wash your hair beforehand. Now I might do it just to keep my scalp clean, but half the time they do it anyway. But both of them, I never had no problems. They ain't told me to stretch out my hair. They told me they're gonna charge extra for thickness. None of that. Knock on wood. So I'm not understanding either one or two things. Either you don't know what you're doing, especially with natural hair. Like back then, 10 years ago, natural hair was everything. That's when I went natural. I went natural as soon as I got out of high school. And I cut all my hair off in August. I just went straight buzz cut. I went natural, started growing my hair. And then after that, I started changing the way I eat. So I started working on that. But then as I got older, it started to become less and less boring. So I want to try everything with my hair. But half the time I didn't have the money. So I tried the best I could. But now, I'm starting to work more hours. And I can finally get the hairstyle I want to try. So there's that. But. When. How can I word this? How can I word this? If you're a licensed cosmetologist and the only thing you want to do is to raise your Instagram, that's going to be a problem. A big problem. Because you really don't... How the hell can I put this? You really don't care about your clients. You just care about the clout. And if you see a hairstylist that, if a client sees a hairstyle that on Instagram that you can do, and you just do it depending on your mood, that's a problem. I've heard about that. So I can kind of see why y'all going back 9 to 5. But also, these new age hairstyles, compared to the one just about all of them I with now, they ain't never, ever. Now, they ask if they can take a picture. Sure. But they ask if they can take a picture. They just don't take a picture. They don't say, have your makeup done, so take a picture. Which is stupid in more ways than one. So, I'm not getting it. Unless you know what you're doing, and you've been doing it for, 28, 29, 20 years, even 15 years, 10 years, whatever. You should have the idea of what you want to do. And how you want your clientele to look. Another thing is this. Bookings, just about both of them, literally, especially the new school hairstyles and the old school, both of them are booked. The website I usually book on would literally say just about every single month that they fill up fast. Both of them. They stay booked and they stay busy. They get a lot of money. They stay booked and busy. Like literally. And my guess is some of these IG hairstylists don't. Most say you shouldn't book an appointment the same day. That is bad. That's really, really bad. And I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, I hope these hairstylists, if y'all going back down to 5, I don't tell you. But good luck, I guess. Like literally. Because I love hairstylists who are passionate. Even in this day and age, even if they do mess up, I love a passionate hairstylist. So that's all I got as far as hairstyles. I think because when I still scrapbook to this day, I have pictures. Because I used to buy the black hair magazines. I have pictures. Because it was back in 2000s of them updos. I said, showing my age too. But I was like, ooh. 'Cause I remember them updos were crazy back in the 90s. I think early 2000s they still do the updos. I think they still do them now. I just haven't seen them. But yeah, I just mm, I just hope it works out for them. So that's pretty much all I got for the stylist, IG hairstylist. That kind of reminds me of the I call them new school, old and new school, the difference and everything. So yeah, even wigs. Like you talk about installing wigs. I don't think I ever want to do that because I want to at least try to do it on my own. Installing a wig by myself because it shouldn't be that hard to install a wig on your own unless they're good at it. But as far as I'd rather just do it on my own because they do install a wig, like install your wig, but I think it's like $150 or it's $100. One of them two numbers. It's either $100 or $150 to style and put on your wig. I'm gonna have to look and see. I think it's $100. I'll come have to look and see. But speaking of wigs, I remember when I was a kid, me and my grandma, we would go inside the wig store. And I remember at the very, very top, they had these tassel wigs. If y'all know what tassel is that stuff that used to be on Christmas trees and make it sparkly. Yeah, they used to have them type of wigs. They don't have them no more. But I remember I wanted the wigs so bad. I always say when I get older, I'm gonna find them wigs. So I haven't found them wigs yet because they don't sell them no more. I was like, man, that sucks ass. Okay. So what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna start my 75-day hard challenge today. I'm really gonna put my foot in my mouth and put my money where my mouth is. Because 75 days from today will be May 12th. And I said, you know what? Challenge accepted. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to kick some ass. So, I start today. And I was going down the rules of it. So, one of the rules is stick to a diet. So, I looked on, see what kind of diet I should probably do. I'm doing low carb / keto. The only difference is I'm overweight. I cannot do no butter. I could not do no butter and no goddamn coffee. I'm not doing that. If I do coffee, I'm doing straight black, like I normally do. No alcohol. I don't drink. So that's given no cheat days. Now this is gonna be a hard thing for me, but if I put my mind to it, I'll be able to do it. Because there shouldn't be a point in my life at the age of 32 where I can't go without. Oh, he's back there. Where I can't go without junk food for 75 days. That's just unacceptable. So I said, okay, no cheat days. So no chips, no soda. I might do sparkling water. No energy drinks, which they have so many energy drinks out. No, nothing. So no, none of that. 2 45-minute workouts. I work at night, so that's kind of a given. So I do day and night. So for the indoor, I got a 30-day challenge I'm doing. which is sit-ups and squats. Then the day after that, the next 30 days would be, I just had in my head, sit-ups, squats, and planks. Next thing is drink a gallon of water. I do bottles. So, I really don't have a gallon of water. I just do the bottle. It's cheaper. I don't have to worry about anything. That's mainly what I do. Read 10 pages of a nonfiction book. Sounds doable. And then take a daily progress picture. So, all of it isn't really hard. Because I was looking at, because they do have a 75-day soft challenge. So I read that, and I didn't like that. I'm not doing soft challenge. I'm not even doing moderate challenge. This 75-day hard is more of a mental thing than anything. And I need that mental challenge. I don't need nothing soft or moderate. No. I need something hard. I need something that can challenge me. This will challenge me. And even, which I am happy because May 12th, the 5K that I'm going into is on May 18th. So May 12th, that's perfect because I can practice on not really practice, but do my workouts, what have you, and not worry about getting distracted or anything. So another thing is my 5K in April. I'm still doing that. That's gonna be a challenge in itself because I'm just gonna walk it instead. Like I said before, I'm just gonna walk it, and really after that, just enjoy that Saturday because I think after the 5K, because the memorial shouldn't be that far, so I'm gonna not really do live on it, but I'm just gonna shoot a video and then upload it. That's what I'm pretty much gonna do. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got. If I'm gonna be on tonight, I'm not sure. I'll probably wait till Wednesday. Yeah, I'll just wait till Wednesday and do night chat on Wednesday. And I'm just gonna call it just movie night because I got so many movies to catch up on. And oh, I forgot Love and Marriage Huntsville ain't on no more, so I can probably sleep. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got. I will talk to you guys later. Be safe. Please be careful. Bye bye.